Sometimes all it takes is a good dose of sense, a certain sense to understand when you should speak and when you shouldn't. When it's worth discussing and when talking will just be a waste of time. And by the way, I already tell you that most of the time it is a waste of time, because at the time you speak, you reveal your thought or positioning. That is, if you do not speak in a strategic way, you will already be at a loss. Therefore, the first thing you should understand here does not matter. If it is a negotiation, a casual conversation, it is essential to know how to direct the dialogue, the subjects, the ideas, the way you will opine on something. Not that everything should be extremely planned, but it should already have a basis of what is interesting to talk about and what to leave aside. For example, if all you have to say is about yourself, then don't get into the conversation that if all you have to say in the negotiation is that you don't know what price you should set. Don't even come close to that negotiation. The point is, prepare for any dialogue, as if the whole dialogue were a serious negotiation. In this way, you will realize that, in the seriousness in the basic preparation, you will not feel at any time uncomfortable, since you will always be mastering the subject and see well if by some chance the conversation arrives on a subject that you do not know, do not opine, listen carefully to what others have to say to capture information. But don't say things you don't know. Even if you comply with this rule, you will already be ahead of the majority. Don't say what you don't know, because if you say what you don't know, first, you position yourself in a wrong way, second, you will probably speak some idiocy. It's simple to understand, because then do it, because I bet that in a negotiation you wouldn't kick any price, in the same way that you shouldn't opine in any way or any matter. Anyway, it's time for you to learn that every conversation has an effect, every social interaction has a consequence, so take all the dialogue seriously. If the subject is ending, don't extend the conversation. If you don't know the subject, don't opine, and if idiocy reigns, don't argue. If you fulfills these lessons, you will surely leave idiocy and set it aside and speak more wisely.